And one of the top two-way centers in the NBA, Bam Adebayo, gearing up as they get ready for action here in Los Angeles. Heat, Lakers. We'll be right back for the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves in the corner. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Laravia finds Hachimura. It's over Powell and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here are the Heat now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Clock at 4. Pass to Jovic. Shoots over Hachimura. Jovic, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Adebayo. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Laravia passes to Ayton. Reeves outside. Laravia with it from past the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jovic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Adebayo. Scoreless thus far. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Over Reeves. And it's Mitchell missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Ayton. Now Hachimura. Vanderbilt kicks to Hachimura. Now here's Vanderbilt. He's tightly guarded. Rebound by the Heat. And here is Mitchell. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. Adebayo passes to Powell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Wiggins. Last year, getting it done. He averaged 18 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Ayton finds Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Pass to Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
Now here's Powell. He has yet to score. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's LaRavia missing. The Heat trail by 5. They could use a bucket. Powell, the pass to Ware. Hachimura against Wiggins. Now Ware. No good from outside. Hachimura against Wiggins. Hachimura the pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. LaRavia with the screen. Ayton in the corner. Mitchell against Reeves. Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's LaRavia. Hasn't made one yet. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Trailing here by 8. Wiggins a screen on Reeves. Mitchell passes to Ware. Powell for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scores, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And he nails the 3rd. Clark, so many games left on the schedule. We are only scratching the surface of this season.
Yeah, you know, these first handful of games have been a lot of fun, though. But you're exactly right. I mean, there's a ton of season left to go, and the standings are going to be pretty fluid until we get further along in the season.
The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Ware. Here's Adebayo. Now here's Wiggins. And here is Powell. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins. Powell's got 6.
This is Powell's game. He's a scorer. He's a shooter that's always ready to let it fly, and he can do it off the catch as well as off the dribble.
LaRavia with it, guarded by Powell. Up top, Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jake LaRavia. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A moment here now to see the numbers for Austin Reed. And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing by 2. Pass to Larson. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now, here's Ayton. Here's Smart. Reeves outside. 4 on the shot clock. It's good. Reeves has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Pass to Larson. Now Hawkins. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of fewest turnovers. Really good passing and ball handling group that they had last season.
Hey, Greg, their ranking and opponent's scoring average shows just how focused they were on defense. They were willing to grind out wins when they had to. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Reeves finds Ayton. And here is Hachimura. Reeves outside. Pass to connect. Here's Smart. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Fontecchio passes to Ware. Here's Jonas. Nothing on the board. Stolen by Connect. Now here's Smart. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Connect. Crew on the 14-footer.
Some old school basketball from young Dalton Connect there, using the mid-range.
Here's Larson. He's defended by Reed. Fontecchio fires the 3 and rebounded by Connect. Reeves outside. Back to Connect. Over to the wing. Connect sets a screen for Hachimura. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Now Fontecchio. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Larson. Here's Jonas. And again, it's the Heat missing. Lakers leading by 4. Connect with it. Hawkins with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Ware. He's covered by Ayton. They set the pick to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here is Hachimura. 9 points last game out. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Here's Reeves. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Lakers on top. They're up by 2. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And for Miami, look at who they got out there. They got Powell. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Jonas. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard position. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Miami. 4-point game. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
And the Lakers with possession here. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Smith sinks the triple. Smith's got 5.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Powell kicks to Ware. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Koloko. Outside, Smart. Smith outside. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Shoots a fader, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jonas. That 3 off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 5. There's the pick. Tries it from 19. Count it. Good. He has 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Ware. Powell outside. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Here's Larson. Covered by Smith. And he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. So it's the Lakers now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Back to Laravia. Trains it from beyond the arc. Laravia's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Heat trail by 7. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Kevin?
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. And so it's the Lakers with it. After the Heat pick up 2. 4 on the clock. Pass to connect. From about 19 feet, Norman Powell with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside, Adebayo. No good on the 3. Lakers leading by 5. Now, Laravia. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Connect. No good.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Tries from 10. Again, the Heat good for 2.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Laravia with it. Reeves outside. Cracks in the tray. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
The Heat trail by 6. To the middle. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Laravia. Back to Reeves. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Shoots over Laravia. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Powell.
Boy, that's Powell. He can stretch you out to the 3, but also hit that midi, too.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. The Heat also changing it up. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaime Hawkins. And it's Mitchell in for Jokic Jonas. Connect. Bank shot. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Powell. He's got 8 from downtown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Connect. Covered by Wiggins. Reeves outside. Laravia with the screen. Reeves outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Laravia finds Connect. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Here's Ayton. Los Angeles with another miss. Heat have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Adebayo with a screen on Reeves. Powell the pass to Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Now here's Ayton. He's defended by Ware. It's tipped. Pass to Connect. Here's Reeves. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Wiggins kicks to Powell. Good work defensively by Reeves.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Ayton sets the pick for Reeves. Inside. And here is Powell. He's got 8. Pass to Mitchell. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Norman Powell. Reeves with it, covered by Mitchell. Launches a three. Wiggins with some nice D.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. Wiggins a screen on Reeves. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up top, Hachimura. Jaquez defending. Vanderbilt finds LaRavia. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Jovic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Reeves. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Five to shoot. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And Jovic gets it to go.
They appear to be a lot more confident to me now, putting that rough first quarter well behind them.
1:36 left in the first half of the game. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Over Adebayo. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ayton.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Pass to Adebayo.
Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
It appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Reeves against Mitchell. Pass to Jovic. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on 8.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus. Makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Smith checked in for DeAndre.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Pass to LaRavia. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Hachimura setting the pick for Smith. LaRavia. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Miami now. They're on a 19-7 run. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. It's tipped. Pass to Hachimura. Smith scanning the floor. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat lead by 6. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Jake LaRavia out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Ayton. Sinks that one from the post. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Here's Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Adebayo down low. Vanderbilt defending.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Pass to LaRavia. Ayton in the high post. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wiggins outside. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the paint. Up and in on the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Powell outside. Here's Jovic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Vanderbilt the pass to Hachimura. Reeves against Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Jovic passes to Wiggins. Powell in the high post. LaRavia's there. Mitchell outside. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Reeves outside. From outside, off the mark.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Powell for 3. Reeves with the rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Hachimura. Nailed from three-point land. Hachimura's got 11 points.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Powell outside. Here's Jovic. 10 points for him. Deflects the pass. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. There's the screen. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Lakers. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Here's Powell. Adebayo on the follow. And the Heat lead by 4.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Wiggins. From 13. Back to Reeves. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And the 3 off target.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Powell kicks to Adebayo. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The Lakers rebound. Hachimura the pass to LaRavia. The Lakers moving the ball around. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. The Heat with the lead. Powell outside. There's the pick. Outside, Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Moravia passes to Vanderbilt. Down low, here's Ayton, and it's all evened up. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Heat shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Mitchell sets the screen for Powell. Back to Mitchell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And the Lakers have possession. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about. This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Here's LaRavia. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
At the top of the key, Reeves. Now, LaRavia. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Los Angeles making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Heat also with his sub. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Wiggins. Here's Hachimura. Good on the triple. Hachimura's got 14.
The impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
Miami trailing. Outside, Adebayo. Hooked away. Vanderbilt with the steal. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Smart against Mitchell. Jaquez outside. Right side, Adebayo. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Connect, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. The Heat also changing it up. Larson's checked in. And it's Jonas in for Mitchell.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Hachimura, the pass to LaRavia. Back to Hachimura. Jaquez with the steal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jaquez has got his second bucket of the night.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Lakers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Up top, Hachimura. He's guarded by Adebayo. Hachimura kicks to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hachimura. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Jonas, guarded by Smart. Jonas' shot is good. And the Heat lead by 2.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Connect. Jaquez defending. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Vanderbilt. T right on him. Smart misses.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Jonas. Jaquez with the screen on Smart. Here's Ware. He's covered by Hachimura. Smart with the ball. Still scoreless. And they pick up 2. Hachimura's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Jonas. Jaquez outside. Adebayo with the elbow. over Hachimura. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Hachimura, no good. Miami's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Jaquez. Now Ware. Vanderbilt defending. Clock at 4. Here's Adebayo. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Adebayo's got 16 points.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Arabia passes to Smart. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vanderbilt's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his teammates.
The Heat shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to Adebayo. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside, Smart. For the lead. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Heat, Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Yaka Jonas. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Now Ware. Powell right side. Here's Larson. Here's Yaka Jonas. Lets it go from deep. Larson, no good. Lakers shooting 41% for the game. Smart passes to Reeves. Smart with this screen on Powell. So they take the lead. Reeves has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Powell outside. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smart passes to Reeves. Latre. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Pass to Yaka Jonas. There's a good screen. Rebound by Smith.
Just missed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Reeves in the corner. Smith outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Jaquez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Powell. Looking to get it going. And the dunk by Powell.
Rising to the rack, Norman Powell, folks. That dude will punch it on you.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Reeves outside. Now connect. It's up a three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here are the Heat now. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Andre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. And Miami with a change here, too. Adebayo's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Gonna find Smith. Reeves with the screen for Smith. They get the rebound. Ayton got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Smith on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connect. No good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Pass to Adebayo. And here is Powell. Trying to find Jaquez. Gets it to him. Here's Jonas. Off target from outside.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Reeves. Back to Smith. Hayes with the screen for Smith. Pass to Reeves. Shoots over Jonas. Reeves can't hit. The Heat trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Adebayo with a screen on Reeves. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Dalton Connect. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Smith. Then for the Heat, Wiggins is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Jonas. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Lakers lead by 4. Adebayo the screen. Powell the pass to Adebayo. Driving the lane. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter. Reeves against Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. Vanderbilt kicks to Hachimura. Now Ayton. Now Vanderbilt fires from deep. The rebound by Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
And Los Angeles guys shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
At the line for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt. One shot.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Has to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Ayton. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Reeves outside. Pass to Ayton. Hachimura against Wiggins. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Boy, what a strong finisher Wiggins is. Try to get physical with him, and he powers right through you.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Ayton, the pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Ayton with it. Now defended by Adebayo. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Vanderbilt's got 12 points in just the second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Adebayo. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Reeves can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mitchell finds Wiggins. Here's Adebayo. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Ayton. And stolen by Wiggins. And stolen by Ayton. Right wing. Here's Hachimura. Carries it from three-point range. Hachimura's got 19 points.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Now here's Powell. To the left wing. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They lead by 4. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Shoots. Reeves can't hit. Miami's on ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Mitchell left side. It's stolen by Hachimura. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware.
Second team. Miami substitution. Number 5. Nikola Jovic.
The Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. Over to the left wing. Now Laravia. Launches it. The shot misses.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Powell against Reeves. And it doesn't go. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. Now Ayton. Five to shoot. Now Reeves. Launches from deep. From deep. Cleared away by Adebayo.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And stolen by Ayton. Vanderbilt rips it down with 2 hands.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Ayton against Adebayo. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Powell sets a screen for Mitchell. And the three misses.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
On the wing, Reed. Covered by Mitchell. Puts up the three. That one is off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, Adebayo. 13 feet away. That does not go. Here are the Lakers. 6-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
They double him with Adebayo. And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends. And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Cleared away by Ayton.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Now Reeves. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Cleared away by Adebayo. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now for Greg.